Early bird.
Leinier, it's been 20 minutes since the start of this round. You came yesterday into the studio. You said that finally you have to pick things up and start winning games, and you did just that. What are your initial thoughts after this situation unfolded?
I wanted to win some games, but I didn't expect it to be so quickly. Very unusual, of course. I think I haven't won a game like this in 20 years or something, but this is, of course, a well-known trick in this line. And Elshan doesn't play the Petrov usually, so I figured that he prepares something in rook e1 and knight bd2 here instead of c4, which is the line that I played in a couple of games before. So I was trying to pick a different line so that he would not be able to use his preparation and just get a normal position. But of course, there is this trick in this line, and when he was thinking after c4, I was very happy because I thought that they made the right choice. At least he has to think, or at least to remember some of his preparation. But when he went castle, then I suspected that he might have just missed this trick.
What was your reaction when you saw him touching the king and going for castle? Because after taking on d5, you're already close to winning position.
This is already like a huge advantage here. So yeah, after he was thinking, when I play c4, I wasn't expecting, of course, that he would play this, but I knew that somehow he would. He was not that familiar with the position, and but of course, castle was a huge surprise after all.
And then he took on d5. Did he realize at this point, after taking on d5, that he's lost, or?
No, I think it was after I took on e4 that he realized. After you play castle, of course, I strongly suspected that he was going to take on d5 because you don't play castle in order to play knight d6 or a move that.
Did he think about taking on d5?
Yeah, just for, maybe 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah, something like that. So it was his intention to transpose to the main line, of course, but he was not sure what's the best way. And he thought probably that after queen takes d5, rook e1, knight c6, it's the line that he wanted to play, but it just doesn't work in this move order.
Yeah, absolutely. Leinier, what else can be said about the game? Congratulations. That's a huge victory for you to enter the second half of the event. Now, since there's only 20 minutes since the start of the round, we're going to work you a little bit. So let's take a look at some
of the... No free day for you.
No free day for you. Let's take a look at some of the other games that are happening right now. Fabiano also came with this idea. Queen c2 take on c4 and e4. Do you know anything about this line?
Yeah, I used to play this line. I used to play the Slav as black, and I remember analyzing queen c2 takes. Of course, queen takes e4, it's the main line, and then bishop f5 for bishop g4. But there is this idea to play e4 and sack a pawn like this to b5, b3.
Have you ever faced it yourself?
No. I remember analyzing it for black at some point, like maybe 15 years ago. but I don't think I got to play the line as black ever.
And now we have this position on the board, a6. Things are happening quickly. Knight to c3, castle, knight to c3. Of course, castle is not possible for black right now because after e5, drop the pawn on h7. So how should black finish the development in this position?
Well, usually, knight goes on d7, bishop on b7, but this is the type of pawn sacrifice which is slightly unpleasant for black. You also get some of those positions in the Catalan and in some positions of the Queen's Gambit where, white is down a pawn, but a lot of space. You have the center, and you have always this e5, knight to e4 ideas. The black's king is always a little bit uncomfortable in the center, or even in the king's side if the pawn gets to e5, which it will.
And by the way, bishop to b7 is on the board right now.
Yeah, and then probably something like a rook d1, and just black still cannot castle because of e5.
So at some point, black probably has to get ready.
Yeah, we'll probably play some h6. But yeah, even if white goes like bishop f4 and just play normal moves, it should be quite nice play for white, I guess. But of course, it's a game.
A long-lasting compensation.
Yeah.
Let's see the sequence of events that happened in your game, actually, and you take us through this situation. wow, everybody was flabbergasted. What just happened? 5 minutes, did they agree to a draw? What just happened? We see Hans in the back also, our photographers as well. It seems like even our chief arbiter is stunned. He's like, whoa, this was not supposed to happen right now.
Elshan,
Now I have
actually,
to want somebody.
the game
Did
like
they
that.
want you after the game?
No, I mean,
Did they do
there's no point.
There's no point.
There's
That's
no
true.
point in checking me because it's.
And you seemed a little bit distraught as well. What were your emotions right now?
No, I mean, I felt sorry for him because just to lose a game like this is just very painful. And after he's having a bad tournament, and you can lose, but I mean, to lose like this, it's not nice at all. So I saw that he was really saddened, but yeah, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. This is competitive sports, and these things do happen. Guys, any questions before we let Leinier go?
No, just I want to echo your exact thoughts as well, Leinier, that it's been 20 years since I won a game in an opening trap at this level of the national championship. That was quite a gift, and go enjoy yourself.
Yes, congratulations. Yes, it was expected, but really nice victory sometimes it happens.
Exactly. Just